Hi guys, I'm Melis and today we're going to change our air filter.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself.
For this job we're going to take off the gas tank, we're going to take off the seat, we're going to take a few bolts out of the air box so we can open it and get access to it. I think it's about an hour. We are not going to use pre-made filter, we are going to use this kind of filter. You can buy the original filter, but for me it wasn't available and the waiting time was too long, so I just chose the one that I can make myself.
Today we are going to need cardboard, we're going to need the scissors, and it's an optional. And you need manual, it cost me 4 euros. It's air filter oil. You need Sharpie to mark down your filter. For my bike I need 10mm, one 10mm and one 8mm socket. And also you need this screwdriver. So these are the very common home used things. So we're going to remove this bolt here. We're going to remove this bolt here so we can take the seat off. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to take off this hose here, take off the fuel hose, and we are going to take off the vacuum hose. We are going to unscrew this bolt here, this bolt here, this bolt here, and this bolt here. The 4 bolts and 2 hoses. And make sure you're not going to spill the fuel on your, I don't know, hand. Use gloves. It's very suitable to use gloves for this job. I really recommend you to do. So guys, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to remove the gas tank. There is one wiring harness under here. If you are going to lift it up, you can see that there is a few wires there. There is a few wires we have to disconnect before taking it off. So yeah, make sure you're not going to forget this one. It's here. So guys, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to remove this bolt here and this bolt here so we can get access to our filter. Very long bolts, they reach somewhere down here. So guys, now we have one mesh here. We're going to remove that. That's not bolted down or anything. And now we are getting access to our air filter. So here's our air filter, and it's yellow and it's dusty and it has lived its life. So now we are going to mark down the edges and we are going to cut the air filter to right size. Now we are going to use this Sharpie to mark down our edges here. Now, after you have roughly cut the shape, you can try to fit it in the airbox. You can see there is a little bit overhang here and this overhang here, and I can trim it. So yeah, that's why we made it a little bit more bigger than smaller, so we can adjust it. There is 2 sides. One is thinner side and one is more rough. So make sure the rough one is outside so it catches the bigger debris. So now is the time to oil the filter from outside so it catches the debris. Now we are going to put back the metal mesh here, like this, and we are going to screw everything down exactly like we took it apart. Now, like always, let's try to start our machine. Works like a charm again. So yeah, the filter is changed and everything works like it should. So guys, it took me about 40 minutes or so. It wasn't so hard, as I said, and it costed me about 24 euros for the air filter. There was the oil, I already had it, and it costed about 5 euros. So the whole filter change for my bike was around 30 euros. So it's not expensive, it's easy to do, it's all going to increase your bike's value. It's the easiest maintenance you can do on a bike, so really recommend you to do it and don't miss that. It's easy to do, just keep your bike well maintained. Easy as that. Guys, thank you for joining with me today. Make sure you're going to subscribe, make sure you're going to like the video, and peace out.
Got any grapes? The man said no, we just sell lemonade, but it's cold and it's fresh and it's all homemade. Can I get you a glass? The duck said, I'll pass. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle.